Hi guys, I want to show you how to get started today. So I'm in Lightroom on my phone, and hopefully I can hold this steady so you can see. And I'm going to go to my library. And the first thing I want to do is, it's weird, okay, library. And the first thing I do when I get here is I want to create a new album. So I'm going to click on this little plus right here, and it's going to give me the option of an album or a folder. You can put albums in folders, but you can't put pictures directly in folders. So I'm going to create a new album. And I'm going to call this album Practice. Okay. And now that I have that, I can see that I've got all my albums right here, but I believe I'm going to click on Practice. So I'm in the album called Practice, and now I'm going to click on this button right here. And when I do that, I get all my options down here. So I've got my lovely tissue box in front of me, and I'm going to just manipulate right now my shutter speed. So I'm going to hit reset so everything's on auto, and then I'm going to go to my shutter speed, and I can see a little dialog box pops up, and the slowest setting I can get is 1/60th of a second. And you can see that if I move around, everything's a little bit delayed. So if I have a little bit of a wobble when I take the picture, let's see what that looks like. You can see it's got a little bit of a blur, and it's a motion blur because I was moving my camera. Going back to this again though, I want to take 2 more pictures. So again, I'm going to click here, still in the same album, and I'm going to change my shutter speed now to something a little bit faster. I don't know how well it is for you to see that, but I'm going to put it at about, it doesn't have to be specific, 1/250th of a second. Make sure it's in focus, take a picture. And now I'm going to take a third picture, and I'm going to move this up to something pretty fast, like 1/4000th of a second. And you'll notice that the image is looking a little bit darker. And the reason why is because this is like the camera blinking. So when you take pictures for less time, you're letting in less light. So now that I have that done, hit the X up here, and I can see my 3 images right there. And I believe if I double click, it actually gives me, because I'm on my phone, the information. So this is obviously my 1/4000th of a second picture. This is my, oops. Keeps going in and out. My 1/250th of a second picture, and then obviously the final one, which is much brighter, but also much blurrier, is my 1/6th of a picture. And I'm not even going to talk yet about what f1.7 and ISO means, but we'll discuss those later. And that's really all you have to do is put those in that album, and then I can take a look at those.